supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that.
A few years later.
Details tonight as new civil court filings now accuse Fulton County Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade of buying airline tickets to Miami and San Francisco for Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. The filing includes credit card statements that his wife's attorneys say back up that claim. 11 Alive's Zach Merchant has the very latest tonight.
Today, a judge announced a hearing is now set for Monday to evaluate the claims in the divorce case between Nathan Wade and his wife, Joycelyn. Now we're breaking down how that could impact the ongoing criminal case against former President Donald Trump that Nathan Wade is helping to lead. These new developments all stem from a recent subpoena served on DA Willis, compelling her to testify in the Wade's divorce case. Willis filed a motion in court just yesterday trying to block that subpoena, arguing she had no legally relevant information to share. But today, Joycelyn Wade responded in court, releasing credit card statements alleged to be her husband's that show he spent more than $1,000 for a passenger listed as Fani Willis to accompany him on trips to Miami and San Francisco in 2022 and 2023. Joycelyn Wade's attorneys wrote that they wanted to depose Willis to determine the nature of her relationship with Nathan Wade. Previous 11 Alive reporting revealed that Wade has been paid more than $500,000 more than the other special prosecutors on the case. Stressing that he was speaking only hypothetically, longtime former Gwinnett County District Attorney Danny Porter says if the allegations are true, it would reflect badly on Willis's judgment as a lead prosecutor.
All right, guys, so we got to do another follow-up video to the bombshell story that dropped yesterday involving bank statements that highly suggest that Miss Fani Willis, the woke DA out of Fulton County, was getting her fanny packed by Mr. Nathan Wade, who she hired as a prosecutor to go after former President Trump. Now, again, this is a big deal because this could possibly lead to the case falling apart or Miss Fani Willis being removed from the case altogether. We really don't know yet, okay? However, this story continues to get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, okay? It's getting deep and hard, which apparently that's the way that Fani likes it, because Miss Fani Willis has a video that was just unearthed that she's most definitely going to regret, because according to standards that she claims that she has for her own office, she should fire herself. She should actually step down as DA according to standards that she set for her own employees. But before we get into it, we have to have a word from the sponsor of this video, Noble Gold. If you're trying to navigate market turbulence, why not set a course to the Noble Gold Investment Safe Haven? With global uncertainty looming, your savings and retirement plan are under siege. But there's one asset that has stood the test of time, and that is gold. Unlock the peace of mind that comes with owning gold, the ultimate safe haven. And if precious metals are new to you, Noble Gold will hold your hand throughout the whole process. They have a team of experts that will guide you through every step on your way to safety. Thousands of investors have sheltered their retirement savings with Noble Gold investments. Don't leave yourself exposed to the markets right now. It's just way too risky. With gold near an all-time high and looking to climb even higher, it's the perfect time. Open a Noble Gold Investments IRA and secure your future with a free silver virtue coin. Act now before it's too late. Call 877-646-5347 and claim your free coin before it's gone. Or visit noblegoldinvestments.com now. That is noblegoldinvestments.com, the only gold company that I trust. And just remember, there's a risk with every investment and there's no guarantee of any kind.
It is saddening to me if young women felt like they came to work and they were, one, even judged for being a woman, but two, if certainly they felt uncomfortable within the workplace. That will not be something that is allowed on my watch. supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that. You know, we are at a place in society where things happen in people's relationships, husband and wife. Sometimes there are outside relationships. I don't think that that's what the community is concerned about, although there might be a moral breaking in that. I think that what citizens are really, really concerned about is if you chose to have inappropriate contact with employees. I mean, there's nothing that I can say on it other than it is distracting. It is certainly inappropriate for the #1 law enforcement officer in this state. And it really, really saddens me. And it will be very unfortunate if the taxpayers of this community have to pay for any of those lawsuits.
Exactly. That's the way I feel about it also.
Wow. 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 So you guys seen that, you heard that. Okay, she said, I most certainly would not be dating anybody that's working under me. Because according to her, there might be a moral breaking in that type of behavior, right? So she knows that is wrong. So according to the standards that she set, and the fact that allegedly she's involved in a romantic relationship with somebody that works under her that she hired, she should be fired. Right? She should step down if she actually believes her own words. But then again, it's not like this woman is very moral because one, again, she's a homewrecker, allegedly. And then two, this is the same woman that took to the pulpit of the black church to try to appeal to God and the boohoo, whine, and cry racism in regards to the allegations against her. Allegations that, hey, turn out to be pretty credible. At what point are black people going to stop allowing ourselves to be embarrassed by these people that we elect to positions of power? Okay, black people, we just continuously allow ourselves to be embarrassed over and over and over and over and over again. And Fani Willis is a part of that embarrassment. Okay, so that being said, again, we have to discuss more of some of these explosive allegations against Miss Fani Willis, because it seems like Nathan Wade in and of itself, he was an affirmative action hire. Okay, he really should not have been hired for the case. He's not qualified compared to his colleagues, but yet he's getting paid more than them. Now, we know in situations like this, usually, okay, if you had like a white man that's underqualified but getting paid more than black folks that are clearly more qualified, they be boohoo, whining, and crying racism. There would be a problem here, right? This is what they be saying. But notice how when the roles are reversed, nobody is throwing out accusations of racism. Isn't it amazing how the world works when it comes to race? Okay, nobody ever gives white people the benefit of the doubt that they may be racially discriminated against, right? Again, it's amazing. So without further ado, let's get into it.
New information tonight in the explosive allegations against Fulton County DA Fani Willis and her controversial relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us tonight for Fox 5 News at 6. I'm Tom Haynes in for Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Wade's estranged wife is providing bank records she claims show that the two attorneys vacationed together multiple times during the Trump investigation.
Let's get out to Fox 5's Brittany Edney, who's live at the Fulton County Courthouse tonight. Brittany, what have you learned about these claims?
Attorneys for Wade's estranged wife have put the receipts into evidence in the couple's divorce case. They claim that they have receipts of credit card purchases that prove that he bought plane tickets not only for himself but also Willis to go to San Francisco and other vacations as well. Now, we've acquired the employment contracts between Willis's office and the special prosecutors within that case, which show a very interesting pay discrepancy. On Sunday, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis defended her appointment of Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade for her election interference case against former President Donald Trump.
I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do, paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one.
But newly newly obtained employment contracts between Willis's office and the 3 special counsels shows that statement is inaccurate. Wade's agreement shows he made $250 for 2 contracts. One ended in May of 2023, the other in December of 2023. While Anna Cross's contract through June of 2023 shows the same rate, John Floyd's compensation in both agreements is much lower. He made $150 per hour for his first contract and $200 for his second. And Floyd is a renowned expert in RICO cases. One former prosecutor says it's hard to compare compensation due to the opportunity of being involved in this historical case.
I am sure Mr. Floyd wants to get involved in this case, as a lot of attorneys would. So it's hard to look at the pay differentials when you're looking at the magnitude of the case involved.
Another well-known former prosecutor questions Wade's selection in general.
You compare him to both Floyd and to Anna Cross, who is a brilliant prosecutor. He doesn't seem qualified to lead this case, but even that, there's nothing insidious about it.
Of course there's something insidious about it, right? Of course it is. I don't know why they bring these people on television to try to gaslight us on what's going on. But what you're seeing here is not only did this woman lie in church, right, in the pulpit, just flat out lied, okay, lied and then tried to cry racism, okay? Shameful stuff, right, in the Lord's house. Yeah, so she paid Nathan Wade more money than she paid other prosecutors, okay, even though he's not as qualified. And he probably should not have been selected. But he got paid more than them anyways, and he was selected. Now, again, if the roles were reversed racially, okay, what do you think people will be saying? People will say, oh, this is example of racism. This is example of how black folks, even though we're more qualified than the white guy, we get paid less, okay? We don't get to be the top choice. But see, again, you don't hear these things, even though this is what Fani Willis is doing. But she's claiming everybody else is racist for questioning her. This is shameful behavior. It really is. It's so in your face, the corruption. So, me personally, apparently, again, they paid this guy more than $500,000, okay? More than $500,000, $650,000 plus. Now, for me personally, that's not enough for me to clap Fani Willis's cheeks. I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry, right? You can say what you want. There's just some things that are just bigger than money to me, right? Okay? And I just couldn't do it, right? I just could not do it, okay? But hey, I have to thank Mr. Nathan Wade, okay, for destroying Fani Willis's career with his vitamin D, right? So again, shout out to Mr. Nathan Wade, because he really took one from the team, right? Because I personally believe, as a tall black man, right, with a good job, a good career, he could have done a lot better than Fani Willis, right? So again, he basically prostituted himself, okay? He took the money, and hey, it is what it is, but he had to be seen flying this woman out across the country, allegedly going on cruises, going out of the country, clapping them cheeks all over the place, hitting them walls, right? So, I mean, to me personally, I don't think he got paid enough. I think he might have been underpaid for this assignment, okay? I'm just saying, because it couldn't have been me, bro. It couldn't have been me, okay?
Porter adds, as long as there were no kickbacks to Willis, these actions are more uncouth, not criminal.
Yeah, but there were kickbacks, right? I mean, clearly, obviously, there are kickbacks in the form of this guy being in a relationship with her and then paying for these lavish vacations and trips that they were taking, right? So clearly that's what's happening. She's benefiting from the taxpayer dollars that are being paid to this guy.
Rumor and innuendo and everything else, it may substantiate it, but it doesn't make any difference as far as the case goes, the Trump case.
DA Willis filed a motion in Cobb County Thursday to block a deposition in the couple's divorce case. She contends that Jocelyn Wade has conspired with others in the Fulton County election interference case to, quote, embarrass, annoy, and oppress her. Now, the judge in that case has scheduled a hearing for those allegations of an inappropriate relationship between both Willis and Wade, and that is set for February 15th. Reporting live outside the Fulton County Courthouse, I'm Brittany Edney for Fox 5 News.
Yeah, so Miss Wade, she deserves an award, right? She deserves an award. I 100% support Miss Wade. Keep going, right? Keep exposing this 304 DA, okay? Because the Garden Tools, right? They got to start taking some L's in 2024, right? And she is one of the biggest garden tools. Who knows? She might not actually be the biggest garden tool with another story we're going to do today in the political sphere. But I'm just saying, she's one of the biggest ones. And according to her own standards, this is immoral, right? This is not right, okay? Nobody in her office that is a supervisor, and she is the top supervisor, will be in a relationship with their employees, okay? Somebody working under them. She's quite literally in a relationship with somebody under her, okay? So, again, if she would hold herself to her own standard, she would step down. She would fire herself. But we all know that Democrats and liberals, they never hold themselves to their own standards. The standards are for everybody else, right? Rules are for everybody else, not them, right? We saw that during the pandemic. So, of course, she's not going to hold herself to her own standard. She's going to continue to lie. She's going to continue to accuse critics of being racist. She's going to continue to come up with these conspiracy theories that Nathan Wade's wife is trying to sabotage the Trump case, which, by the way, shout out to Nathan Wade's wife, right? She should win an award for Wife of the Year, right? I hope that she gets everything she deserves out of this divorce case, okay? I'm just keeping it 100. Even though I don't necessarily think that Mr. Nathan Wade is, a super terrible individual, okay? But at the same time, homie, at the same time, you're still trying to go after Trump, right? So with that being said, I got to root against you, okay? Even though you undertook what I would characterize as mission impossible, right? It is a mission that I would have been unable to complete, okay? I literally would not have even had the chance to pull out because I never would have pulled in, right? I'm just keeping it all the way 100, okay? So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.